Hey everyone, Maggie's DIY here, and in this video I will show you how to make use of a mini sewing machine like the one I have here. Mine came in such like package. So first things first, the whole package comes with 4 bobbins. 2 do not have threads and 2 are threaded. Then you have a threading needle. I will show you how to make use of it. You have an extra sewing needle just in case you break yours that is here. You have a foot pedal and you have power cable which is plugged here, and the foot pedal is plugged. Before I show you how the machine works, allow me to take you through some of the basic parts that you will need to know and make use of. So you have an on and off switch, you have speed for the needle, you have high and low, then you have this bit is where you insert your threaded bobbin. And then when we are still on the issue of bobbins, there is also a bobbin at the bottom that takes up the bottom thread. This is a plate that covers the bottom bobbin. Then you have, see these little holes here. This is where the thread must go through up to the eye of the needle before you can sew, so that you can take up the upper thread, this one, and the lower thread from below here. Then you have, this is called a spindle, and this is where you can, instead of inserting a bobbin here, you can insert a whole thread like that. And also when you want to thread your empty bobbin, this one, you will need to insert your thread here and then your empty bobbin here. I'll show you how that works. And then this is a take-up lever here. Okay, this is a hand wheel and you can manipulate the lever like this. And then there's this bit here. This bit here is called a presser foot, and it is the one that holds your fabric onto this plate so that it does not move anyhow. And you can lower it with this bit here. See? Yes. And then you've got this screw here. In case you break your needle, you need to unwind this so that you can insert your needle, and also to tighten it. You got, just a moment, you got, this is called a tension screw, and your thread from here or from the bobbin must go through here. If it is too loose, then you're going to get a messy stitch. If it is too tight, your thread will keep cutting when you're doing. The sewing machine comes with its own scissors here, this small bit. So if you have a loose thread, instead of having to look for your own pair of scissors, you just pass it here and it cuts. Then there is a light just in case where you're working from is not well lit and you need to see how your fabric is doing here. So you have a bulb. Here is the bulb, and you press, you switch it on here and off. Yeah, there it is. And this is what sheds sufficient light on this bit where your fabric is going to be sewn. So I have plugged my machine into a power source, but if you do not have electricity, you can use 4 batteries. Just open here and then insert your batteries. So if you want to know if the machine is on or off, remember the light that I was talking about, you press on here, there it is. And this is what sheds sufficient light on this bit where your fabric is going to be sewn. In this part I will show you how to thread your machine, both from the top and from the bottom. So I said you must have a bobbin with your thread here, and I have my bobbin here, and you should place it in a way that it is going to unwind clockwise. So before you insert it, you need for the thread, you need for the thread to pass through here and then out through this hole. So use your hand wheel to make sure that your needle is up and not disturbing you. So because it will be tricky for you to insert this thread through here and out through this hole, that is where your threading needle comes in, this bit. So you are going to insert it through this hole here. I hope you can see, yes, here, and then take your thread, insert it through here like this, and then pull like that. So I will go ahead and insert my bobbin here, sorry, like that. So that is fixed, and you can cover with your plate. Now you need to fix the upper thread, either coming from this bobbin. By the way, you can just pull this out and insert your bobbin that has a thread. But for now, allow me to use this thread on the spindle. So make sure that it also unwinds clockwise. So this thread needs to go through this hole, then through the tension screw, through this hole, then take up lever, this hole, then through this other hole, and then there is still another hole. Let's lift this hole, and then through the eye of the needle. I hope you can see the eye of the needle here. So I'll do this. It will be tricky for you to insist on passing this thread through here. So if you do not have much time, make use of your your threading needle, insert it like that, and then you thread, and then you pull. That is step one. Then through the tension needle, then we need to get it through this hole. So again, with your threading needle there, and I hope you can see, not to worry. So you insert your thread and you pull. That is step 3. Raise up your take up lever. This one is easy to insert. So there. Make sure that this is straight. Then through this hole. So again, with this, or you can insert like this. So you pull that, then you've got this hole here, or is it here? This is easy to insert. There. And then through the eye of the needle, raise your needle. So what you need to do is insert your threading there, then pass this through here and pull. So you're done threading, and now you can start sewing. So take your sewing thread, insert it in a way that it unwinds clockwise. So you're inserting it on the spindle, and then your bobbin, make a few windings with your thread like this. So you can hold that, and then in this case you need to place it in a way that it is going to be winding anti-clockwise like this. So this is unwinding clockwise and this is winding anti-clockwise. So there you go. Remember our power switch. This is what you need to press so that this thread unwinds. So you can hold it like this. Let me tighten this so that you can see what is happening. You can hold this and make sure that it is winding nicely. So here, that is how you thread your bobbin. Make sure that the bobbin at the bottom has sufficient length of sewn thread and your needle has enough free thread. So I have already placed my fabrics onto my machine and pressed down the presser, and then I will just step on my foot pedal just to show you how it goes. So you see, I can shape my curve or my sew the way I want. That is the beauty of using a foot pedal. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.